So here we have the Hyundai Tucson on a 66 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60-40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside, as I mentioned. Now that we've done a full circle of it though, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way around. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, first of all, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles for the car. They are 63,310. Above that, you can change that information. For various different things, you can see there we've got an audio menu, vehicle settings, user settings, and then our main menu really would be this one, which you can have a digital readout for the speedometer displayed, as well as lots of bits of trip computer and fuel economy information. And they're all accessed via the buttons just here. We have our cruise control and speed limiter as well. Stereo and phone controls. You can only use the phone controls once you pair the phone up to the car, which is done on the touchscreen. So we have a few physical buttons down the bottom, one of which is phone, of course, and then from there, you can, of course, pair your device. Once you've done so, you'll be able to make and receive phone calls and stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio. We've also got an auxiliary input and USB input. When it comes to the radio, you have DAB, FM, and AM, as you can see. Satellite navigation is accessed just here, and we have a full color reversing camera as well. Working our way down, we have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air distributed in. And then when you're happy with those settings, your air conditioning off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will now maintain those temperatures by taking control of the fan speed and direction of the air. You can manually override that whenever you wish to. Your auto has now gone off, and you can put it back on your own setting here as well. We've also got a heated driver and passenger seat, both with 3 separate heat settings on each. We have 2 12-volt charging sockets, auxiliary and USB inputs, the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, and then down the bottom here you can turn the parking sensors on and off. You can turn the stop and start on and off. We can turn on the downhill brake control and change the driving mode of the car, which you can see just here. So you can put the steering into sport, or the car into sport, or turn that off into normal. And on the right hand side, you can see the green symbol to say that we've turned downhill brake control on. That is now off. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.